You know, if somebody pulls a gun out on me, which has happened, it's me, it's my family, not you. You've lost your ability to use that use of force ramp, and we're going straight to deadly force.
Policing has been a significant topic for ages, from Rodney King to defunding the police to Breonna Taylor and George Floyd. We are in a moment where we are examining how laws are enforced and when they are broken, how we are treated. These are topics and issues that we don't often get a chance to hear cops speak on themselves. When watching this video, please remember that these officers are speaking from their own personal beliefs and drawing from their own experiences. Seek out experts, do your own research, and have empathy.
Oh my God. Or did they do like a pro cop episode? I feel like.
My name is Evan, 5 years old here in Washington, D.C. Born and raised here in Washington, D.C. as well. 28.
What's up, everybody? My name is Phil. I'm in Long
Oh my
Beach,
God. Oh my God. Phil is... Now that's a fucking cop, dude. That's a police chief, brother. Make no mistake. That man will be up for promotion soon. You're looking real thumb-like, homie. Time to promote.
California. I've been a cop for 20 years and 44 years old.
Ben, I'm actually in Canada right now. Born and raised in Toronto. Been a police officer for 6 years with 2 different departments, and before that I was in the Canadian Army for 9 years.
I'm Marcellus, from Detroit, Michigan. I've been working with Detroit Police Department for 5 years, currently 23.
I'm Zach, I'm from Montana, born in San Francisco, California. I've been a...
Wait, is that like the fucking donut operator guy or something? Bro, this dude looks more like a stripper portraying themselves as a cop than a fucking cop.
police officer for 4 years. I'm 28.
Hi, I'm Kendra. Been in law enforcement for 16 years. Just medically retired, and I'm not even gonna say my age.
I feel threatened when I hear defund the police. Phil?
This is gonna be awesome!
Marcellus?
Disagree.
Evan?
Strongly disagree.
Oh my God, these motherfuckers are about to be like, yeah, nobody's defunding us. Have you seen our fucking unions, baby?
Kendra?
Somewhat disagree.
Ben?
Agree.
Zach?
Strongly agree.
Detroit public schools is horrible. Our housing is horrible. The mental facilities awful. It could be a lot better, and the money can go elsewhere. If we can help our people before they get to the point where the police need to be involved, there won't need to be that much negative police interaction. I'm not saying all police interaction is negative.
Yes, defund the police, because it's not about us. It's about...
Wait, what? Dude, what? Wait, what's going on, dude? What the fuck is this video? What? Yo, I've seen a lot of propaganda in my day. I talk about Brooklyn Nine-Nine as the most successful propaganda out there, but nothing has slapped me in the face like this before. What the fuck? Yeah, look at the thumb reaction. He's like, "What? No, I'm not afraid because, you know, maybe he's gonna be nice too, and then I'm fucking done." They found the 16% of cops who didn't vote for Trump. Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
Really reallocating the funds into services and institutions. People need to be decent human beings, and it's really about making the world more equitable.
By the way, those 2 dudes who said that, with the exception of Thumb Guy, have been at the force the shortest period of time, I think.
For other communities, so they don't even need the police.
I don't know if I feel threatened by it. I just sort of feel like pissed off when I hear it. Yeah, because if you defund the police, there's no training. You're not gonna get the response times that you want. And it all started over,
Response times in black neighborhoods versus white neighborhoods is, I think, what, like 4 times longer? Yeah. If you didn't train us correctly, that'd be 10 times longer. Understand me?
Statistically, since 2015, we've had, since 2000, or up until now, there's been about 1,000 people a year officers have killed.
By the way, that's why the hair industry, like, you know, hairstylist industry is a multi-trillion-dollar industry because it takes 10 times longer to fucking train a hairstylist to get a goddamn barber's license than it does with a fucking cop. You know, the amount of money that they're spending on that is, of course, impossible to measure. Unheard of. A number, folks, no one's ever heard of. Biggest number, folks. Literally biggest number. I beg you pause 10 times is less? Man, shut the fuck up. You come here not to watch this shit on your own. You come here to fucking hear my takes on the video itself. And you hopefully learn a thing or two that's new. Yes. Getting a barber's, like, hair cutting license takes longer hours of training than it takes to become a cop.
And that's going off the statistics of 8 million to about 10 million interactions with people. I take it a little personal for someone that just takes such pride in not holding any bias on any race or anyone, treat everyone the same. Why does that have to come out of the police? Why did the police have to be defunded?
I don't know. Because of the inflated budgets of the police departments have not fucking actually decreased the crime. And we already know that the socioeconomic conditions are what create crime rather than a more aggressive policing stance with, like, bulletproof fucking trucks and shit.
I'm just because of the media blowing up these interactions with people.
Well, I think a lot of times, you know, the default to any kind of sociological issue in America is always the police. It's always incarceration. You know, that's why, you know, we're starting to look at, you know, even you look at the school to prison pipeline, you know, you look at homelessness, you look at mental illness, you know, you look at all these certain things where it's just like, if we invest in these institutions more and that everyone who's involved in these institutions get the adequate services, they won't need the police. They won't need to be locked up.
I mean,
Holy
I think
shit,
the theory
what
is
the
great,
fuck, bro? Are these like... What is going on, dude? Is this like a fucking... What is happening, dude? There's something wrong with this video. It is actually legitimately, genuinely breaking my brain. I've never... What is he doing, dude? Are they doing good cop, bad cop? Are they doing good cop, anal cop, dude? Is this a CIA op? What the fuck?
Refunding it into like the school systems, and they get this great education and they come out, you know, excellent citizens. But that's just not the case with people. There's been people that grew up poor and in poverty that grew up to be doctors or professional athletes or businessmen, and there's been people that had great families, went to a...
Now that's a fucking cop. And that, I would even go so far as to say, is like a cop on the nicer side. But that level of thinking, like, that is great. Like, you see the fucking cogs spinning as he tries to, you know, finish a sentence. He's like, rich people become bad and poor people become good. Give me a gun! Like, that I'm used to. The other two dudes up top are shocking to me.
private school and wound up being a piece of shit. I mean, you just can't predict what people are going to do. You're always going to need police. There's always going to be that chaos and craziness that is just an evil that's just kind of bred into the world.
There has to be someone to tell you, you can't do that. And if you do that, there's consequences.
Fine. That's not a disagreement. That's not what Zach is saying. Yeah. There has to be something that is maintaining presence. Maintaining the presence of law and order. Zach is from Detroit, though. It's a Fallout LARP zone. Zach is a cop in Montana. Yeah, that's probably why. Like,
But I don't think really peace comes from controlling people and telling them, no, you can't do this. No, you can't go.
By the way, I don't think their views are so based because they're black. I think them being black probably facilitates in them having this point of view. But I think it's literally because they haven't been brainwashed yet. They're like, Marcellus has been in the force for 5 years, I think, and Evan said like 3 or something. We haven't heard from Kendra yet, but I'm willing to bet that a retired police officer, a retired black police officer, is gonna have a remarkably different approach to this conversation than dudes who have just been on the force for a little bit, and especially like on the force in a largely black community. They're probably like they strike me as the type of people that join the police force to do good, like who genuinely, legitimately think that they're gonna do good. So that I think is a bigger factor because there's fucking horrible black cops out there, like horrible. Also, Marcel is a cop in a city he's from, and Zach is a cop in Montana. That's true. Hey, cab, except Evan.
Go there. No, you can't act this way. No, you can't be this way. I don't think the world needs the police to tell them how to behave. People know how to behave.
Do they?
I mean, I agree. I agree more with Marcellus than I do with Evan. Evan's a bit of a fucking anarchist, dude. What the fuck? He's like anarchist cop, dude. What the fuck? No, you definitely need like... You definitely need something that's out there to, again, maintain a presence of order. The difference is, like, untrained, random fucking power-tripping dipshits who are, like, looking to relive their glory days in high school. Giving them that power is basically, like... I don't know, having a horse dog sit your fucking dog for the weekend.
Of course, people aren't perfect, and people break laws. Of course, you know. But it's just like, why is it the police that has to come and step forward? Why can't it be the community? Why can't it be...
Is that John Mulaney? It's someone's fucking joke, but not on this analogy though.
Of course, you know, but of course people aren't perfect.
I get what you Simile.
Of course people aren't perfect, and people break laws. Of course, you know. But it's just like, why is it the police that has to come and step forward? Why can't it...
Bro, what is this guy saying, dude? What the fuck? Oh, this dude is literally an anarchist, dude. He sounds like a crusty anarchist, dude. What the fuck?
Be the community. Why can't it be that whole saying of the village raises the child? You know,
Policing without police, I'm all down for it. The problem is we are so disbanded from each other. I live in a really large city here in Southern California, and I'll tell you, my neighbors, they're great, but neighbor a block away, don't even know his name. So how do we have that neighbor a block away be the police of my family, which my values are different, your values are different. It's just, you need that level of law enforcement to have that sanctity of law and order. I love the idea, Evan. It's just not reality anymore. We're too big. We're too big of a world.
What? Yo, that's terrifying. Like, that approach is literally terrifying, dude. Also, like, I don't know where he polices. He said he's from, like, where is he, like, Long Island or something? What was he talking about? Or Long Beach? Maybe he's in California. Regardless, the issue is, oh, he's in LA. Oh, dude, he's LAPD, but he's fucking Long Beach. Okay, there you go. There you go, brother. You just described like a significant problem in modern policing in the United States. You live in a community that is separated. You don't know who your fucking neighbor is, but you literally live in a community that is miles and miles away from where you fucking police. Chicago PD is a great example of this, where the overwhelming majority of the police force, especially in urban areas, are from enclaves that are near the community that they police, but not actually a part of that fucking community. That's a huge problem. That's why you have these like deep red fucking enclaves that are right in the neighborhood of, or right at the edge of like where those cops end up doing policing.
I have the right to use my gun if I feel I am
I don't know
in
where
danger.
he's from though. I don't know where he polices. They didn't say. But that is a problem in Chicago. It's a problem in Portland. It's a problem in fucking Minneapolis. Like, it's a problem everywhere where there is police brutality. One of the first things you can immediately look to is, where are these people from?
Phil?
I agree, kind of.
Marcellus?
This is also true. Oh, shit. Sorry. This is important as well. So what ends up happening is the members of that community inside of Chicago literally pool their funds together in the form of taxes. Those taxes end up paying the salaries of police officers, who then take that money and bring it to those other fucking communities that they don't even live inside of. So it's basically like black people fucking paying for white enclaves to exist and to grow and to become like higher value locations overall with better education. One of my good friends, the LA sheriff, he was raised in upper class suburbs, works in South Central LA because he gets cred with his peers for working in a more dangerous area. It's like a gang. Do you think there's a difference in opinion between police that polices in cities versus police in rural locations like Montana? Yes, I think I have no evidence for this, but I think that rural police departments that don't have a lot of like interaction with black people and shit are way more fucking reactionary. Actually, that's not even true, but they are insanely reactionary for how like unintimidating their job is. Okay? The shit that triggers me is like cops in fucking Wyoming are not constantly at threat, okay? There's a reason why policing is not even in the top 10 most dangerous professions in this country. Okay? Like, there's hella people who rarely ever see fucking serious crimes happening. Okay? But they're constantly under the impression that they're literally always under attack. Like, they're always under attack. Cops are always constantly under attack all the time. By who? By where? By what? But then also on the other side, you have cops that, live in those enclaves that I mentioned that go and actually police high crime neighborhoods, and they're not from those neighborhoods. And then those guys are reactionary as fuck too, because they do not understand the community that they police. They're not from that community. They develop a negative opinion of that community while they're policing it.
I agree.
Evan?
Strongly disagree.
Kendra?
Agree.
Ben?
Agree.
Zach?
Agree.
If somebody pulls a gun out on me, which has
Okay, that dude is crazy. That Evan dude is like
happened,
wild, dude.
it's me. It's my family, not you. You've lost your ability to use that use of force ramp, and we're going straight to deadly force, and there's no excuse for it.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think anybody's really debating whether you should meet a gun with a gun or a knife with a gun. But how many times have we heard the defense that I was in fear for my life? And that's a very, very subjective statement. And we've seen people use their guns whenever they were in fear for their lives where no weapon was being used. So let's look at it like...
Okay, this dude's getting fired, bro. There's no fucking way this dude is still... No, there's no way. I will not believe that this dude's a cop. Like, there's no fucking way. You can't... If police officers all had this fucking mentality, there would be no issue with police brutality. Okay? there's no way he's a cop. Like, I refuse to believe that he is actually a police officer. He's either at the precipice of quitting or at the precipice of getting fired, or there's going to be an accidental discharge near him in upcoming in a couple years or in a couple weeks. Like, there's no fucking way, dude. What is he saying?
Like that sometimes, you know?
Yeah, it's a very broad question, and there's so many scenarios you could do, like with that. Like with you're saying, like, I was in fear of my safety, I'm thinking more like a guy that's kind of not listening to orders and fumbling around in his car, and he has maybe like a minor warrant, and the guy just shoots him. Run back to your car or something, like disengage. But yeah, I see where you're coming from in that sense.
Using your firearm doesn't necessarily mean...
Bro, the fucking 16-year vet who retired hasn't said a fucking thing.
Firing it. Well, I was chasing a guy with a gun, very visibly in his hand, chasing him around this building, and I finally see him throw the gun over his shoulder and drop it. And on my body camera, you can hear me say, "Thank God." And I reholster, and I go back to my taser as I'm chasing him. Sometimes it just comes down to, I may need it.
Do you feel like you guys could do your jobs without a gun?
I ain't going to certain calls without a gun.
It's misogyny? Dude, you're fucking psycho, dude. They're cops, okay? Being a cop transcends, like, womanhood, being black, being white. Like, shut up.
No.
Give me a hose, I'll be a fireman, but I ain't going to be a cop.
Yeah, if I'm a cop, I'm gonna need some iron. That's just what it is, because we get called to everything.
Of course not. I need my gun for this job. I wouldn't do it without it because everyone has guns.
In Canada, we have what we call special constables, and special constables are essentially sworn peace officers, but they're unarmed, and they do everything from...
Shut up, bitch. You're Canadian. Like, your opinion in this matter is irrelevant. Do you even have a gun? Did he just say he has a gun? I bet he's not even allowed to have a gun. Sorry, Canadians. Your police force might be violent, but it's laughable in comparison to what the American police force does. Okay? Dude, we have fucking meter maids that are heavily, like, they're kitted out in, like, AR-15s and shit in America in comparison to, like, Canadian leaf cops, dude. What's he gonna do? Squirt me with a water gun? Oh, hello, sir. I saw you jaywalking, and I just wanted to say, don't you know, please don't do that again. You will put your life in harm's way, don't you know? Don't make me pull out my syrup gun.
Essentially sworn peace officers, but they're unarmed, and they do everything from court security to police.
Bro, literally unarmed. Like he just said, which by the way, they should be. Like most cops should be unarmed. There is no reason for someone who is stopping you for having a broken taillight to literally have an arsenal in their vehicle. Okay? Straight the fuck up. The overwhelming majority of police interactions could very easily be fucking handled with 0 weapons being drawn, and that could be handled by people who don't have weapons on them at all.
Some of our community housing here in Toronto, but they wind up calling us who are armed because they can't deal with those certain situations as Phil or myself was talking about.
I have broken the law. Phil.
Again, I want to know what a fucking regular kit of a Toronto cop looks like. What would you... It's not as bad as the US, but it's still bad. One of my friends wrote a master's thesis on police brutality in Toronto. I have broken the law? Oh my God.
Bill?
Agree.
Marcellus?
Agree.
Evan?
Strongly agree.
Kendra?
Agree.
Ben?
Agree.
Zach?
Agree.
The fuck?
Shoot, me and my boys at the high school, we used to go jump on a moving train. I remember one time we got caught by the railroad police, and they the feds. And I'm like, ooh. So I thought we was all about to get arrested. He just gave a little stern talking too.
Yeah, I was 18 and me and my buddies were out. Thought it'd be fun to smash some mailboxes, so we did and got caught.
When I was 19 years old, I was arrested for possession of marijuana, just wrong time, wrong place, in an area that I should have been in. I broke the law, so I got arrested for it. Definitely what has given me my empathy towards individuals that we do arrest. I know how being...
You're straight up stupid if you think only American cops are bad. Brain dead moment. No, I don't think. ACAB doesn't imply American cops are bastards. Brother, I know. But American police is uniquely bad. And anyone who tries to tell me that the American police force is not uniquely bad is fucking delusional, okay? Especially in comparison to, again, comparable OECD nations. There's no comparison. Like, I'm not talking about fucking Philippines and like Duterte's hit squads or some shit. But like, okay, Brazilian cops, sure. Brazilian cops too. Yeah. Fair. Turkish cops? No. Dude, no way, dude. American cops are fucking way worse than Turkish cops. You're fucking delusional if you think American cops are not worse than Turkish cops. In Turkey, you can kick a cop, brother. Like, you can literally... Listen, you want to know how? You want to know what police brutality looks like in countries and, like, whether it's devastating or not? If you can fight a cop unarmed and have that cop fight back unarmed, then that's a country where police brutality is nowhere near as bad as in the United States of America. You cannot fucking do that in America. You're dead. Literally dead. On the spot. They will fucking laser you. Because in other places, in other countries, police have this sanctity of life that they think, like, they operate on this point of view where they believe that the person that they're dealing with is a human being. In America, I feel like that just gets beaten out of you when you join the police force. You perceive every interaction that you have as an American police force as though you are an occupying force, and the interaction that you're having with the person that you're talking to is an enemy combatant who could at any given moment take your life away. And that's why you always have to react with disproportionate use of force. In Western countries, Hasan, dude, you guys are delusional if you think that it's like the same in like any other Western country. I say, sure, Brazil is a good example. Okay, Brazil has a notoriously horrible fucking cops and shit. But American cops, in comparison to comparable OECD nations, are just so much worse. So much fucking worse. Maybe wrong, but aren't French cops like super bad? Nothing. It's not comparable to American cops, man. Guys, the American police force has killed more than 9,000 people since 9/11. And that number I've been using since 2017, so I don't even know how many fucking people it's been now. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Brits and Canucks always make fun of Americans for having police brutality / school shooting problem, but they can't take it when we also bring it up. Yeah, it's a weird thing to just, I mean, it's a weird thing to like be proud of, I guess. It's not. Mexican cops killed and tortured a man for not wearing a mask and being gay last year. Okay. Sure. Bad. Fair. I'm not saying cops are good in other countries. I never said that. I'm specifically stating that American cops are uniquely bad in comparison to nations that have similar levels of wealth. That's why I use the comparable OECD nations.
Being arrested and how that charge sticks with you for your whole entire life. Instead of taking most people 6-5 months to, get on the force, it took me almost a year and a half to have to appeal this, appeal that. And it just takes a long time to prove that you aren't a bad individual just because you were arrested.
I have feared for my life on the job. Phil?
Strongly agree.
Marcellus?
Agree.
Evan?
Agree.
Kendra?
Strongly agree.
Ben?
Strongly agree.
Zach?
Strongly agree.
Without disclosing where I work, this happened last year in the summertime. Big case here in Canada, actually in the United States, actually worldwide. We get the call, our guns are out, and there's no answer at the door.
In France, police are regularly armed. However, there's no official record of how frequently firearms are used, but an independent group tracked the number of deaths and injuries by the police published in the media since 2005. In 2014 or in 2012, the number of deaths in the hands of police by cops was 14. Let's see what that was in America. 14 people died in 2014 or 2012. We only have justifiable homicides, not overall number of deaths, by the way, in the United States. 2005 to 2012 was 14. No, in 2012 it was 14. In America, it's around 1,000 a year. Give or take. Evet. Duck. Çok güzel olmuş. Yeah, it was great. Yeah. People be like, America has 5 times the population. Okay, then why 500 times the murder? Like how is that a fucking counter, dude? U.S. police kill civilians at a much higher rate than police in other wealthy countries. Here is the per capita argument. Number of people killed by law enforcement per 10 million population in the most recent year with available data is Canada 9.8. Okay. That's why a lot of Canucks were trying to say, we kill a lot too, You're being dishonest? What part of this is dishonest, man? What do you want me to fucking say? Like, do you want me to just lie? This is tracking civilian murders in the hands of the police per capita. Just look at the fucking screen. Okay, per capita murders, when you look at per capita murders of police or civilian murders, Brazil is one of the highest. Venezuela, El Salvador, Syria, Philippines, Nicaragua, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, Brazil, Bahamas, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Afghanistan, Guyana, Dominican Republic, South Africa, Central African Republic, Lesotho, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Democratic Republic of Congo, Nigeria, Iraq, Kenya, Honduras, Iran, Uruguay, and then literally the country in between these fucking countries in Angola is the United motherfucking States of America, dude. Countries that have less police murder of civilians per capita. Angola, Colombia, Mali, Sudan, Rwanda, Mexico, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Swaziland, Argentina, Egypt, Malta, Luxembourg, India, Canada, France, Indonesia, Netherlands. So yeah, after Brazil, Venezuela, Philippines, India, Syria, the United States is number 6. That's why I said Brazil is like, fine. You can say that about Brazil. Their fucking cops are pretty bad. Pretty goddamn uniquely murderous. Okay. America is far worse. I want this on my record. I was wrong. America is way worse. I'm sorry. And number 3 on that list is a country where the leader literally is like, oh, if you're a drug user, you should get murdered. And I will make police squads specifically designated with that task. Like, that's the list that we're on. And the other one is like, we have India, where there's like a literal fucking fascist police department. And also Venezuela. A country in complete economic collapse. This is the company that we keep. Motherfucker, Nigeria is on that list. Literally, Nigeria is on that list. A country that made the rounds in international news specifically for their murderous police department, the SARS unit. Wealthiest nation on earth, by the way. Two of the countries, I would even go so far as to say 4 of the countries, America has literally played a functional role in creating so much commotion, too. There's a reason why I say we're literally the fucking worst, dude. Because we are. El Salvador, Afghanistan, and Venezuela. And I said maybe. Literally the fucking worst. Brazil kills 6x more. Dude, why are you comparing America to Brazil? Why? Oh, Syria too. I thought I mentioned Syria. Watch Elite Squad Brazilian movie, you get the gist of it. Okay, let's go back to the cop video. I can't believe we went down this rabbit hole of like comparisons of American police brutality to other countries, though, because this one Toronto cop was talking about how, like, well, there's peacekeepers, don't you know, and they don't have guns on them, and they can't deal with all the problems, don't you know. Anyway, also, don't you know it's top of the hour, don't you know, which means it's time for a 60-second ad break, eh? If you'd like to no longer see the ads, all you need to do is subscribe, don't you know? So people charge a cop with a knife and get killed. That's not the police fault. And knife shootings are probably 50% of those numbers. My man said probably 50% of those numbers. Yeah, no, dude. Well, if you're going to add probably in front of your take, why don't you just say 99%? And no, if someone charges you with a fucking knife, no, the answer isn't shooting them with your superior firepower, you dumb fuck. Dude, probably like 50%, dude. Like, bro, you probably don't even fucking notice, but like 100% of the cops that fucking kill civilians think that the civilian had a weapon on him, which is probably 100% guaranteed, like, justifiable shootings. You know what I mean? Like, probably, bro. Here's the ad, by the way. I forgot to run it. Probably. So you're saying cops should be on equal ground and fight them with a knife? Lol. If someone is attacking you with a knife? No, I'm saying cops already aren't on equal ground. Cops already have tasers. They already have body vests. They have, like, they wear shit that helps them. They have backup. EMTs. So no, I'm not only saying that. I'm saying a cop should be at a disadvantage. Debate the knife charger? That's not what I'm saying at all. Use a fucking taser. If you have to. Or combat training. Also, when someone is charging you with a knife, which if any of you ever watched police fucking videos, like we have here on this broadcast right here, you would know that police training tells you to literally run away from an enemy combatant with a knife. Because if someone is charging you with a knife, anything beyond 10 feet means that that person will kill you before you fucking take your gun out and shoot them. So if you actually knew anything about police training, you would know that. Or is it 21 feet? I thought it was like 10 feet. And then everything beyond 10 feet is like...
So we start clearing the basement, and we don't know if he's got a gun or a knife. All we know is that, you know, there's babes and tenants. So we're going down, it was me, my sergeant, and my partner, we're going down the stairs. And honest to God, like, I was so terrified. Like, I didn't know if the guy was going to come out around the corner with a knife or start shooting at me. We finally made contact with the guy, and yeah, it still haunts me today. We found his entire family upstairs, on the ground dead. And I've never been more terrified in my life than clearing that house, because I just didn't know. I literally thought I was going to die that day.
I was on a SWAT call out with the guy who patrol responded for a warrant for child porn. In essence, about a 6-hour standoff. We finally decided we're going to charge the door and go in and get the guy. He had popped off a couple rounds off of his balcony, shot one over the sniper's head, and like...
Disagree. If you're running at someone with a knife that is pretty cut and dry, they're not there to play games with the officers. Oh my God. Dude, the fucking moronic, like, tough titties talk from delusional brain dead babies like you in the chat is precisely the reason why cops think they can fucking get away with like doing whatever the fuck they want to. Yeah, bro, it's fucking tough titties, dude. Like, yeah, if someone's charging at you with a knife, shut the fuck up, dumbass. How about that? That's my answer for you going forward. Yeah, just fucking nuke them, dude. Just literally melt people.
Ben talks about still gives me chills to this day. It's not easy to think about, but when we blew the charge on the door, I was the first guy through the door with a shield. And as soon as that door swung open and we pushed through, we were 6 feet from each other with the handguns right at each other's faces. So it was that whole.
Wait, someone charging you with a knife, you think you should do what? Hand to hand? No, you fucking get away from a safe distance. Have you guys never seen how British police literally fucking deal with people that have knives and are having like a manic attack or some shit? You surround them, okay? You're a cop. You're supposed to put your life at risk a little bit. The fuck? If you want my respect, or if you want the respect of the people in public, then you should deserve it. If not, they should just literally have miniguns, I think, and just rail people. Why don't they have anti-material rifles that can just fucking shoot through 8 walls in a row and kill perps? They should just get that. Fuck it. Sorry, that guy had a box cutter. Time to fucking eviscerate his family. Just give him fucking, give him railguns, dude. Second bad take of the day, Ajan. You're right, I apologize. Cops should have literal fucking railguns to go up against people with box cutters. Oh, this is, yeah, the UK.
From the UK, an amazing video for edged weapon training. London police engage with a distraught man wielding not scissors or a knife, but a machete.
Yeah, by the way, that's a fucking machete too.
All captured on a smartphone from across the street.
The person with a knife can go kill another person because the officer decided to run away. Man, shut the fuck up, dude. Shut the fuck up, dude. Oh, yeah. That's what everybody's trying to do, man. That's what everybody's trying to do. I'm not saying run away and cower in fucking fear. I'm saying fuck no, dude. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Especially if he's black. He had a machete, man. Americans in the chat are confused that the neighbors are alive to film the process and are not literally in the fucking fire in the region where they're like literally being shot at by virtue of being there, by the way. In America, the fucking neighborhood would have been eviscerated. One guy with a machete, time to kill the neighbors, boys. Because that's how you do good policing, brother.
Wouldn't survive a couple of minutes, probably.
So what's to be learned from that?
Well, it is doable without firing your firearm.
Anyway, let's get back to the fucking psychotic video of
emotion of it's not going to be me, and so I knew right then and there that we were going to end up in a shooting, and sure enough, we did. And so when we talk about are you scared or have you ever been scared, absolutely. And I think people forget about that. Like, we're human, and even that was 15 years ago, and I still think about it. It's tough. It's tough, even living with the fact that you killed somebody, even though you were justified doing it. It's not something easy to live with.
6 years ago, I was involved in a OIS, or officer involved shooting. Regular call at a motel. My partner and I, we get there, come in contact with him. We're like, hey, he was on the second floor. Well, as soon as we get downstairs, fight starts. Me and my partner, we're both trying to fight this guy. and he's able to get away from my grasp. I tase him. Taser doesn't work. He's able to get to his truck. He's able to get the key into the ignition, puts it in reverse. The door hits my partner, knocks her unconscious. I still have him in a headlock, and I'm running alongside the truck. I can't keep my grasp anymore, and I fall face forward. I try to roll out of the way, and he runs over me. Literally runs over me with his truck. As I'm looking underneath the truck undercarriage, all I think about is my daughter and thinking this is it. But Phil, just like you said, just that PTSD, that constant, I mean, this was 6 years ago and it still haunts me sometimes. You know, all the surgeries that I've had and everything to try to restore my body, you know, nothing can take away the mental part of it.
George Floyd's death was justified. Phil?
Strongly disagree.
Marcellus?
Strongly disagree.
Evan?
Strongly disagree.
Kendra?
Strongly disagree.
Ben?
Strongly disagree.
Zach?
Strongly disagree.
You don't put your knee on nobody's neck, especially in a man that's a guy that's in cuffs. At one point, they had George Floyd in the back of the car. I don't know why they just didn't shut the door, but they pulled him back out, and then that's when everything took a turn for the worse.
People say, I need to see the details, the evidence that, nah, he didn't have to die. There are many other options.
I have yet to meet any officer that would even remotely agree that that should have happened. I have yet to meet.
Wait. What did they say?
Strongly disagree.
They all said
You don't
strongly
picture
disagree, right?
me on-
Sorry. I was texting Will. He's asking if he could borrow a minute for pod names, but I was telling him we can do it after the segment.
Nobody's neck, especially in a man that's a guy that's in cuffs. At one point, they had George Floyd in the back of the car. I don't know why they just didn't shut the door.
Chat, shut the fuck up. I'm live for 12 hours every goddamn day, okay? I have shit that I need to do outside of the fucking stream so that there's more content for you to watch. And sometimes that requires me to literally answer a fucking text message in the midst of a goddamn stream. You fucking throw poggos at me, I'm gonna start fucking ending stream at 5 hours, okay? And then be able to do all this other shit that I need to do when I'm not on stream. How about that?
Door, but they pulled him back out, and then that's when everything took a turn for the worse.
People say, I need to see the details, the evidence that, nah, he didn't have to die. There are many other options.
I have yet to meet any officer that would even remotely agree that that should have happened. I have yet to meet one.
Two were like field training by the other two guys. I don't care if you're a rook or whatever. Say, hey, FTO, whatever, get off his neck. Get up. And if that was me, I'm a Ravens fan, I would have Ray Lewis tackled him on the ground. And after you see that, of course, every cop everywhere just, I don't know about you guys.
Okay, bro.
Just get that pin in your stomach, like, this here, like it's going to reflect on all of us, all 800,000, 900,000 police officers.
I know in Canada recently the whole topic of body cameras has just reappeared. Sorry, forgive my ignorance, but I'm assuming all of you guys wear body cameras. In Canada, that's not a thing, right? There are certain departments that don't even have in-car camera. Now because of George Floyd, now the whole shift has reignited that discussion about body cameras. And I've heard people who have had 25 years on and say, oh, you know, they're putting this body camera on me. I gotta watch what I say. I'm like, no, you don't. Just as long as you do your job correctly. And
Nice racist chat. What if the white dude actually strongly disagrees? What? Doesn't matter what fucking race the person is. If they fucking strongly agree that like George Floyd deserved to die, then they're horrific monsters. You fucking fragile little white bitch, dude. Why are you such a fucking... Why are you literally constantly aching to get fucking banned? Every time like whiteness is mentioned, holy shit, dude. God damn, dude. You like literally... I'm saying they don't believe he actually disagrees, like racist little rats. I think most of them fucking don't actually disagree. And also, not only that, but the fact that they're saying that they're capping at the fact that he said he would tackle him. Not at the fact that he strongly disagrees. Shut the fuck up. You are literally looking for a reason to be upset because, again, oh no, they're attacking white people again, dude. They're attacking white people. Pogus Champas is here, though. Pogus Champas is here, bro. Hey, he's gonna fucking defend whites, okay? He's got you. Hey, white people, he's got you, dude. Thank God. I know, he's been a tier 3 sub for like 22 months. Loses his shit. He like sits here all day waiting for someone to say something about white people so he can fucking turn around and be like, oh, dude, fuck, here we go again. Racism against whites, dude.
And that's all it is.
And if there is one thing that is good about this is we're finally talking about the big elephant in the room, right? We're talking about how do we make our own peers, our own subordinates, our own superiors talk about it, you know? And Rodney King happened in what, 94, 93, I think it was. And it sprinkled, right? We sprinkle it, we talk about it. It still plays in our use of force videos. Don't do this, right? But nothing has ever been addressed the way it's being addressed right now. And so that is refreshing.
And I'm just curious, like, why is it happening now? Like, this isn't new, you know? Like, we have over 130 years of data that shows that the police are out here abusing individuals, killing them. So why is this conversation just finally happening now? Why are we finally starting to acknowledge the elephant in the room? Is it because, you know, it was COVID? Is it because, you know, the video footage?
Because it was so in your face. And it was time. And I hate to say that it wasn't time 10 years ago. It wasn't time 5 years ago. Our job is to make it now and to fix it now. And so, man, let's go offline and figure it out. I'm pumped, dude.
I understand.
Bro, this Evan dude is straight up fired, dude. I'm firing him.
Understand why people say all cops are bastards.
He died to an overdose, but he didn't deserve to die, dude. Like, oh, okay, yeah, I know what this is. Yeah, okay, dude, no reason. Thank God for fucking streamer mode. Okay, brother. It's so obvious what that motherfucker's trying to do. Okay, bro.
Phil?
Strongly disagree.
Marcellus?
Disagree.
Evan?
Dude, I hate dying of an overdose after being choked with a fucking knee on my neck for 9.5 minutes, dude.
Strongly agree.
Kendra?
What? Dude, shut the fuck up, Evan.
Somewhat agree.
Ben?
Would agree.
Zach?
Somewhat agree.
Cops can be jerks. Plain and simple. I mean, cops can be assholes. Sometimes it's their nature, it's their character. Sometimes it can just be a tough day. Officers go from call to call, and sometimes you can just have came from a call where, you know, you had to tell someone that their loved one died, or you responded to an overdose, or God forbid, you just saw a child, you know, a death, and now you have to respond to another call. You're not going to be all happy and chipper, and so I can somewhat agree.
I said strongly disagree. I can understand somebody feeling that way, but it's become so cliche now. I understand that my uniform, my badge, my patches, everything that you see represents that, but don't forget that I'm still a person, and some of the things that you may even say I agree with, but that's tough. I'm not going to say that poor us police officers, right? Because we signed up for this crap. We did, but at some point we got to say enough with the name calling. And
okay, none of these motherfuckers are representative overall of like literally every cop I've ever interacted with, including doing like ride-alongs and shit. Like, holy shit, dude, they're so understanding. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, dude. Like, even the guy who's strongly disagreeing is like, well, we kind of get it. Like, you know, whatever. Like, I kind of understand. It just like, hurts my feelings the most. I haven't heard a single fucking reactionary, like, hyper reactionary take from any of these people being like, it's fucking bullshit. We're under attack, brother. We're under attack every goddamn day. What is going on, dude? This video is so fucking sus.
figure this out.
Yeah, I strongly agree, and I strongly understand, because For one, I'm black, and I know what the police and the government has done to black communities to oppress them. And I strongly understand why disenfranchised groups feel the way they feel about the whole barrel of law enforcement.
Yeah, I just somewhat agree. I get.
Shut the fuck up, bogus Champus.
I don't think all cops are bastards. I think that terminology is just laughable to me. But I think they're talking about like more like the system and how they think it's like they say it's systematically racist and like we're part of it, so we're automatically bastards. Is what I've researched about it. But
Dude, researched about it. Yo, Zach came into my chat. Okay, that's what his research was. His research was like, yo, what's this? What do you mean when you say ACAB? Just curious. Googled it. That's his research, dude. And then he heard me fucking yell. He came in here and he got fucking yelled at, and then that's his research.
And I had a question for you. So since you keep bringing up like the look where policing came from and look what happened during the Martin Luther King deal, wouldn't you say that policing today from in the past has gotten better?
It's changed.
But you don't think it's gotten better at all since from hosing people down to now?
Yeah, so of course.
Listen, brother. Hey, Evan. We ain't hosing your con down. That's what he's about to say. Like, what the fuck? He's literally like, Evan? Looks like you got a gun on you, Evan. Evan is so fired, literally. I don't know how the fuck, I don't know what. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Blatant discrimination and violence against certain groups isn't happening, well, not at a widespread level as much anymore, but it's definitely moving in the right direction, I believe. It's definitely changing. Of course, it isn't the same brutal institution it used to be, but it's getting better.
Obviously, I'm white, so I don't know what people go through, but my colleagues, I've never seen a bad police officer. But I was just kind of curious of your thoughts of how it's progressed through the years since, from slavery till Martin Luther King till the King days till now.
Yeah, I think it's definitely gotten better. But, the Washington Post says on average for the past couple of years, police are killing almost 1,100 people per year. And like, it's a lot of individuals, and I think we should really work on not killing anyone.
I know, but it's so broad because you don't know what led to that, like what situation they were in.
Yeah, it's broad, but I think it's definitely, we're moving in the right direction.
We're contacting people. We have 8 million contacts a year. I mean, obviously sometimes it's gonna go down, but.
I have felt ashamed to be a cop. Phil?
Strongly disagree.
Marcellus?
Disagree.
Evan?
Agree.
Kendra?
Strongly disagree.
Ben?
I'm gonna agree.
Zach?
Strongly disagree.
I don't go wearing, I'm a cop t-shirt anywhere. I don't have an office with all my accolades behind me, but I am truly thankful for everything this job has brought me, both mentally and physically.
Bro, I low-key feel like Phil doesn't do that because like he doesn't want to get shit on in his neighborhood, dude.
I disagree. I've never been ashamed. Thing is about me, I never really wanted to be a cop. I wanted to make video games, but college wasn't it for me. Detroit, I need a high school diploma and license, and I had all that, and I really need some money. Graduated from the academy, met some great people, family, and I've been working 5 years now, and the job is wonderful.
Actually, I'm going to change my answer to disagree. There was a point in my career, this is just due to PTSD, where I kind of looked myself in the mirror and basically asked myself what the I was doing, but got through that, and I can say that I actually love this job.
Dude, I feel terrible, dude. That sucks. That dude, instead of becoming a cop, that dude could have fucking become, like, that dude could have gone to college and worked in the video game industry, and now he's a fucking cop, dude. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks so bad.
I love this job. It was a great profession, very, very honorable profession. But it wasn't until I had that looking into the mirror situation where I actually started going to grad school, started doing my own research, learning about the history of policing and the effects that it's caused different disenfranchised groups, that you really start to wake up and really understand where policing has come from. I'm hopeful that we're going in the right direction. I'm faithful that we're going to turn this thing around and we're going to make this profession an honorable profession. But just really acknowledging just the harm that policing has caused certain communities. It's heartbreaking.
I love the job. I mean, unfortunately, I had to medically retire, but I still work at a police academy as a drill instructor. I even teach criminal justice, so I mean, I'm still involved, and I mean, I love it.
I love it. I just think it's the greatest show on earth, and you get to meet some great people, and you're actually, I think all you agree, you're kind of built for this, or like born to do this job. I didn't know I wanted to do this till I was in college.
My man says show? What is that?
I needed to pick a major. I got a scholarship for baseball, and I needed to decide, what's something new every day? Try criminal justice, studying it, where it came from, what policing is. Immediately fell in love with it, and I would not do anything else. Love it.
Thank you all for your service.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I appreciate
Yes.
y'all.
Y'all are
What y'all do
awesome.
best.
Sean Shepard of Game Changer cast this episode. Okay, that was weird. Mostly because, like, that was weird because those dudes seemed relatively well adjusted. Like, found this about Evan. He's been advocating for police reform. 2 MPD officers want to see internal police reform first. A former DC police officer and a current officer are working together to change the culture. Okay, this dude's gonna get clapped, dude. Okay. I mean, Jesus Christ. There's one thing about the fraternal order of the police. They're not too fond of those who routinely try to change the institution from within. Yeah, how did he make the... I feel like Evan is overqualified to be a cop, in which case, like, they literally won't hire you. Isn't there like a maximum IQ level for policing? That's fucking ridiculous. Come on, you're lying? It's an old story. But the U.S. Second Circuit Court of Appeals in New York upheld a lower court's decision that the city did not discriminate against Robert Jordan because the same standards were applied to everyone who took the test. This kind of puts an official face on the discrimination in America against people of a certain class, Jordan said today. I maintain that you have no more control over your basic intelligence or your eye color or your gender. Jordan, a 49-year-old college graduate, took the exam in 1996 and scored 33 points, the equivalent of an IQ of 125. But New London police interviewed only candidates who scored 20 to 27 on the theory that those who scored too high could get bored with police work and leave soon after undergoing costly training. Most cops just above normal. The average score nationally for police officers is 21 to 22, the equivalent of an IQ of 104, or just a little above average.